Hey warriors, welcome back. Today, I want to tell you a story I've never shared like this before. A few years ago, I watched my best friend fall apart. He was the good guy everyone called when they needed help. He forgave everything, carried everyone's problems, and tried to save people who would never save him. And slowly, I watched that kindness break him. Then, 3 years passed. I met him again. But this time, he wasn't the same person. He didn't look broken. He looked sharp, focused, quiet, powerful, like nothing on earth could shake him. He told me one sentence that changed my life forever. He said, "The world didn't change, I did. I stopped being easy to break." I felt those words in my bones because it wasn't just his story, it was mine. And deep down, it's your story. Too, right now, there are two versions of you fighting for control. Version 1, the version that explains too much, apologizes too often, tolerates too much disrespect, keeps hoping people will change, keeps giving chances, keeps waiting for someone to understand you. You bend until you break. Version 2, the version that moves in silence. Doesn't argue, doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't repeat itself, just walks away with calm, clean energy and leaves people confused and uncomfortable. This video is about unlocking that second version, the ruthless version of you. Not violent, not cruel, but disciplined, calm, and impossible to manipulate. I'm going to give you 8 psychological shifts that will transform you from someone who gets drained easily to someone who becomes untouchable. Stay with me until the end, because the last shift is the most powerful one you'll ever hear. Before we begin, drop this in the comments. I will not break again. Let's begin. 1. Stop giving yourself to ungrateful people. Your weakness was never your heart. Your weakness was where you placed it. You kept pouring your time, energy, emotion, and love into people who only take people who remember your mistakes, but never your sacrifices. People who expect everything and respect nothing. You kept hoping they would finally see your worth. But here's the truth. People don't value what's too easy to get. When your help is always available, they stop seeing it as help. When your forgiveness is predictable, they stop fearing the consequences of hurting you. Every time you tolerated disrespect, you trained them to disrespect you more. Every time you explained your worth, you proved they never saw it. Ungrateful people are not confused. They are comfortable because you made their comfort more important than your peace. Listen carefully. Your care is a privilege, not a right. Treat it like one. Protect your energy. Give it only to people who show consistency, respect, and gratitude, not excuses. Detachment is not coldness, it's protection. Drop this in the comments. My kindness has limits. 2. Turn your pain into power. Pain is the most honest teacher you will ever meet. It doesn't lie, it doesn't flatter, it doesn't care about excuses. Pain reveals exactly where your weakness lives. The difference between people who break and people who rise is simple. What they do with their pain. Most people drown in pain because they expect life to be fair. They expect others to fix what they broke. They wait for healing instead of creating it. But strong people, ruthless people, they think differently. They ask, "What is this teaching me? What does this pain want me to change?" Every betrayal teaches you where you trusted too easily. Every heartbreak shows you where you gave too much. Every failure shows you where you relied on hope instead of strategy. Pain becomes power when you study it, not when you run from it. Your scars are not signs of weakness. They are receipts, proof that you survived what others couldn't. The moment you stop fearing pain, you become someone no one can control. Drop this. My pain builds my power. 3. Kill your need to be understood. This is one of the biggest traps. You keep explaining yourself because you want people to get you. But most people don't want to understand you. They just want to label you. The more you explain, the more information you give them, and the easier you are to manipulate. You don't need to defend your motives. You don't need to justify your silence. You don't need to explain your standards. Power doesn't explain itself. It simply exists. The strongest people let others misunderstand them. They let people make assumptions. They stay calm and let silence do the talking. Because here's the truth. Silence is confidence. Over-explaining's insecurity. Drop this. My silence speaks power. 4. Detach. Don't beg. Begging is the fastest way to lose power. When you chase someone who is walking away, you're telling them you don't value yourself enough to walk alone. Detachment is not about being cold. It's about being in control. Strong people do not cling. They do not fight for attention. They do not try to convince anyone to stay. If someone disrespects them, they disappear. If someone pulls away, they let them go. If someone plays games, they stop participating. Your reaction is someone else's control. Your silence is your freedom. Drop this. I choose peace over people. 5. Boundaries are your armor. Boundaries don't make you rude. They make you respected. Every time you let someone cross the line, because you care, you teach them that your comfort is negotiable. Boundaries are not walls. They are rules that protect your energy, your time, and your peace. You don't need to explain them. You don't need to justify them. You just need to enforce them. People who get angry when you set boundaries are the ones who benefited from you having none. Drop this. My boundaries protect me. 6. Master. The art of silence. Silence is one of the most powerful skills in the world. Most people talk too much because they are uncomfortable with stillness. They talk to impress. They talk to defend. They talk to fill space. But silence exposes people. Silence makes them reveal their insecurities. Silence makes them rush to fill the void with truth they didn't mean to share. Powerful people listen more than they speak. They watch more than they react. They think before they answer. Silence makes you unpredictable, and unpredictable people are respected and feared. Drop this. My silence controls chaos. 7. Never give full loyalty too easily. Loyalty is powerful when given to the right people, but when you give it blindly, it becomes your cage. People stop valuing you when you become predictable. Unlimited loyalty makes you replaceable. True loyalty should be earned, tested, and proven over time, not given to anyone who simply asks for it. Give loyalty like a sword, sharp, deliberate, and only when it protects you, not like a gift that people forget. Drop this. My loyalty is earned, not given. 8. Become untouchable. This is the final evolution. Being untouchable doesn't mean you don't feel. It means no one can control how you feel. You don't react out of anger. You don't collapse under pressure. You don't break over people leaving. You don't chase validation. You don't need to prove yourself. Your power comes from one place. You know who you are, and no one can shake that. When you master your emotions, master your silence, master your boundaries, master your detachment, you become someone the world cannot manipulate. People sense the difference. They feel the energy. They know crossing you has consequences. This is what being untouchable really is. Calm mind, steady heart. Zero fear, zero desperation, zero weakness. Drop this final affirmation. I am untouchable now. closing, the world will try to break you. It will test your patience, your kindness, your loyalty, and your peace. But now, you have the blueprint. You've learned how to stop giving to the ungrateful. You've turned pain into power. You've killed your need to be understood. You've learned detachment, boundaries, silence, and strategic loyalty. And now, you've become untouchable. If this hit you deeply, like the video, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe for more powerful mindset shifts. You're no longer the version that bends. You're the version that rules.